Hello again YouTube, Mad Dog here. Welcome back to my channel. So on today's little video, I thought I'd show you guys and lasses a closer look around my ceramic striker and some of its additional uses. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So today I thought I'd show you guys and lasses a closer look around my Mad Dog ceramic striker and some of its additional uses, as these are proving to be quite popular and a lot of you guys and lasses have been buying these, but obviously they are to be used in conjunction with your ferrocerium rod. They are very effective for that, but I thought I'd do a quick demo of some of the other uses. But before we do that and get into that, I'll just show you a quick demonstration of it being used with the ferrocerium rod. So this is my old prototype Mad Dog monster. What I'll say from the offset is the inserts, the actual ceramic, is industrial grade ceramic. It isn't porcelain based like a kitchen or bathroom tile ceramic. These are for cutting hard steels in an industrial application, so they are very hard and very durable. So that being said, they also retain really nice sharp edges, which makes it ideal for removing material from a ferrocerium rod and producing lots of good sparks by removing material from your rod. Now from the offset, I've seen people using these in all different manners. You know, they're holding the tip flat and backwards and all over the shop. What I found is the best and most efficient way of using these is, you'll notice that it has a flat side to the insert and like a diamond back side to it as well. If you take the flat side and always have that facing away from you, you'll be able to really engage an aggressive angle across your ferrocerium rod, and that's about the best and most effective way of removing material to be as efficient as you can. So what I do is I lay it flat like so with a flat surface on the ferrocerium rod, and then tilt the tip to about 30 degrees or somewhere around there, and then off we go, we strike away. So you see it removes a lot of material very easily, and all those globules of burning ferrocerium material is what we need to transfer the heat from that said material into our tinder. If you just strike this gently or in any old-fashioned flat, it does spark, but you're not removing enough material to continue the heat transfer into your tinder. You need to remove as much material from your ferrocerium rod as you can, so that you can ensure, especially with marginal tinder, you can ensure a good ignition. Okay, so I've brought you down onto this piece of slate down by my fire pit area, and in front of me I've got some birch bark, and your ceramic striker can also be used to help prepare your tinders. So for example, on this piece of birch bark, we could go ahead and use the striker to start the scraping process of said tinder, and with minimal effort you will soon develop a nice ball of fine fibrous tinder, which hopefully will catch a spark more readily from the sparks given off of your ferrocerium rod. And this way you don't risk damaging or compromising the edge on your knife. Not so bad whilst I'm holding it in my hand, but if you're doing this on a hard surface, you can soon clatter the edge of your blade and potentially dulling it. So why not use something that really doesn't matter, like your striker? So as you can see, quite quickly we have a nice little tinder ball there. So I'm going to add that into this pile here. Take our ferrocerium rod, throw some sparks into that, and as you can see, straight away we have our fire ignited. Easy life. Okay, so whilst that birch bark's burning away in the fire pit, you can also do this method with something like a piece of fat wood too. So again, take your ceramic striker and you can go ahead and start scraping off some nice fine mire dust. You don't have to be worried about being too rough with this thing. It is very strong, it's very durable. And hopefully, as you can see, it gets that job done quite well. And again, we can then bring on our ferrocerium rod. Again, applying that angle flat side facing away from you. And we get our fire established with no effort whatsoever. Okay, so next up we have another little party piece from our ceramic striker, and that is your blade or your blade's maintenance. So if you take your knife out and you need to put a bit more of an edge on it in the field, if you haven't got a strop, you can go ahead and use your ceramic striker. Because it's industrial grade ceramic, like, you know, the ceramic sharpeners that you can buy in different formats, with a few light strokes on either side of the edge of your knife, you can soon hone your blade back into a nice sharp condition. Now when I say sharpen your knife, I don't mean sharpen it from an absolute dull edge, but it will strop an edge. So if you've got any small rolls, chips or dints, it will iron those out, and you will soon have a good sharp usable edge again. Okay, the last little demonstration for an application that we can use our ceramic striker for is in conjunction with your flint and steel kit. Now if you're in an area where you haven't got access to flint or chert, and for whatever reason you haven't got any on you, you can go ahead and take your high carbon striker, whether that be a homemade one like my high carbon steel file there, or a pre-bought carbon steel striker, or indeed the spine of a high carbon steel knife. You can use your ceramic striker as the chert or flint replacement. Now whilst I don't recommend doing this regular and often, in a pinch or a true survival situation this does work. And the reason I say that is it's industrial grade ceramic, and whilst that means it's very hard, it is also brittle. So you've got to do this carefully and only really when needs must. But quick demonstration here, I don't know if it will pick up in the sunlight, but light glancing blows does produce some nice sparks from your ceramic striker. So I'll just bring on a piece of char cloth here, try and demonstrate that if I can. Not sure if it will pick up in this light, but we'll give it a go. Making a hash of this. I've got plenty of sparks, but none of them seem to be landing where I want them to at the moment, so we'll go again. I think I had one then. Yep, we're in. And then I've dropped it, and that's always the way. We persevere, we'll go again. This char cloth, incidentally, I'm making my excuses, but it's been battered to death in my flint and steel kit, so it's not the best. As you can see, it's not the best quality here. Yeah, we've got an ember. I don't know if it's picking up on this camera with the lighting being so harsh. But we've definitely got our ember established. There we go. Yowza, that's getting hot. So again, another little use of our ceramic striker. I'm sorry about that poor demonstration, but it is what it is. It happens. So just before I close, I'm going to give you a quick demo as well. This is one of my Mad Dog 8mm by 80mm ferrocerium rods. Now I normally supply these with a spring steel hardened beveled washer striker. Now whilst these do work, I make these as affordable as I can. So they're not ideal, you know, I don't profess any other, but they're enough. Once the black material's been removed, they're enough to get the job done. So this is brand new, so I'm just removing some of the black protective coat there. And I do oil my handle, so you get linseed oil on here as well. But as you can see now, the beveled washer striker, it's enough to get the job done. Okay, however, if you use one of my ceramic strikers in conjunction with that ferro rod, you can see the output difference straight away. It's massively different. That's throwing some good sparks. And again, reiterating, you put your striker flat and then tilt to a 30 or 45 degree angle and push through as normal. And that's the best, most efficient way of using the Mad Dog ceramic striker. So with that, I'll close. I hope you find some of this useful, if not entertaining, and I'll be back soon. I'm just going to relax now whilst I'm over in the woods, get a brew on, kick back and just relax. Thank you all very much for your continued support and watching my channel. If you want any of the items or interested in buying any of the items that I've shown in today's video, the monster rod, this is the prototype, so it's not the best demonstrator really. The current ones I make using olive wood handles, and they're finished a lot nicer than this. They do come with a ceramic striker as part of the kit. Or if you would like to try one of my 8 by 80mm more budget friendly ferrocerium rods, or indeed the actual ceramic strikers, they're all available on my little eBay shop. I will put a link in the description box below as always, and I'll wrap up for now. So until next time, which won't be long, thank you all very much. See you all soon. Mad Dog signing off. Yeah!